Ever noticed how some footballers go from unnoticed to unstoppable with just a position change? Imagine Lionel Messi, of all people, playing as a center back. Yes. While that's purely hypothetical, there's a roster of footballers who truly found their groove post-position change. We're talking about players who went from just blending in to completely owning the game, transforming from overlooked subs to the talk of the town, even entering the Ballon d'Or conversation. It's a risky move swapping positions, but for some, it was a total game changer. But get ready, because we're about to explore the remarkable journeys of 10 footballers who didn't just adapt to a new position, they thrived, proving that sometimes change isn't just good, it's game-changing. Number 1. Gareth Bale, left back to winger. Did you ever picture Gareth Bale, the wing wizard, starting off as a left back? That's right. At Southampton, he was more about stopping goals than scoring them. But let's face it, having Bale on defense was like using a Ferrari for grocery runs, overkill and underutilized. The big turnaround happened at Tottenham Hotspur thanks to Harry Redknapp's vision and, quite humorously, Asui Katu's unwavering hold on the left-back spot. This nudged Bale up the field, unleashing the goal-thirsty beast we now know and love. It's kind of like Asui Kato accidentally handed over the keys to the Ferrari, and Bale, well, he hit the gas and never looked back. Number 2. Javier Mascherano, attacking midfielder to defensive midfielder. Javier Mascherano, also known as the Argentine fortress in defense, actually started off in a more forward position as a fiery attacking midfielder. Back then, it was all about a zest and knack for snatching the ball. Then, Barcelona happened, and Pep Guardiola, with his keen eye, spotted something in Mascherano that even Mascherano might not have seen: his genius in reading the game and stellar positioning. Moving him to defensive midfield wasn't just a good idea, it was a stroke of genius. Mascherano turned into the linchpin of Barcelona's defense, teaming up with legends like Gerard Piqué and Carles Puyol to create an almost impenetrable wall. Famous for his no-holds-barred playing style, it didn't take long for Mascherano to settle into this deeper role. And as the years ticked by, even as his pace declined, his adaptability shone through. Moving to center back in his later years, he showed that while you can slow down a player, you can't dim their brilliance. Mascherano, ever the fighter, probably saw the switch to center back as just another challenge. After all, for someone who's been on a first-name basis with referees' cards, adapting is part of the game. Number 3. Roberto Firmino, striker to attacking midfielder. Roberto Firmino at Liverpool is like that friend who doesn't fit neatly into one category: part striker, part magician, and a whole lot of false nine flair. Back in his Hoffenheim days, he was sticking to the sidelines, but then Jurgen Klopp came along at Liverpool and turned him into the Swiss Army knife of footballers. Firmino's game became all about popping up where you least expect him, dropping deep, sparking attacks, and still bagging goals. He's the guy setting the stage for Sadio Mane and Mo Salah, making defenses scratch their heads and think, wait, wasn't he just... This role makeover didn't just unleash Firmino's creativity, it made him an absolute nuisance for opponents, blending the art of scoring with a knack for vanishing into thin air, football's version of now you see me, now you don't. Number 4. Alphonso Davies, left winger to left back. Alphonso Davies, Bayern Munich's dynamic left back, wasn't always patrolling the flank in defense. This young Canadian star began his career at Vancouver Whitecaps as a winger, terrorizing defenses with his electrifying pace and dribbling skills. However, Bayern Munich saw his potential in a different role. Upon his arrival in Germany, Davies was converted to a left back. This switch proved to be genius. Davies' speed and attacking instincts translated perfectly to the new position, making him a constant threat down the left flank while also being defensively sound. He became a key player for both club and country, a testament to his adaptability and talent. Number 5. Sergio Ramos, central defender to right back. Legendary Spanish defender Sergio Ramos might be synonymous with the center back position now, but his career started off differently. Ramos began as a right back for Sevilla, showcasing his leadership qualities and defensive grit. However, upon his move to Real Madrid, manager Jose Mourinho identified Ramos's aerial dominance and defensive intelligence as a perfect fit for central defense. This switch unlocked a new level in Ramos's game. He became a world-class center back, leading Real Madrid to numerous trophies and captaining both club and country. Feeling like you're learning a ton about football strategy? That's the idea. We're here to bring you knowledge and entertainment. If you're enjoying this journey through position switches, do give this video a big thumbs up and consider subscribing for more awesome football content. We promise it won't be like boring lectures, just exciting stories about the beautiful game. Number 6, Gerard Piqué, right back, defensive midfielder, and center back. Another Spanish defensive stalwart, Gerard Piqué, also had a surprising position change. Piqué started his career at Barcelona as a right back and in some instances as a defensive midfielder. He was majorly known for his technical skills and passing ability. However, upon his return to Barcelona from Manchester United, manager Pep Guardiola saw Piqué's potential as a ball-playing center back. This move revolutionized Piqué's career. He became the anchor of Barcelona's defense, initiating attacks from the back with his excellent passing range. Piqué's ability to read the game and step out of defense was crucial for Barcelona's tiki-taka style of play. Let's just say he was the picker of spaces from the defense in that very successful Barcelona side. Number 7, Virgil van Dijk, right back to center back. Liverpool's Virgil van Dijk is arguably the world's best center back right now, but his journey wasn't always at the heart of the defense. Van Dijk started his professional career at Groningen as a right back. However, his height, strength, and composure were better suited for central defense. As he moved to clubs like Celtic and Southampton, Van Dijk transitioned fully to the center back role and his talent truly blossomed. Then, Liverpool came calling and the rest is history. Van Dijk's leadership and defensive organization transformed Liverpool's backline, making them a dominant force in the world of football. His height and huge frame actually makes him a perfect fit for this new position. Really crazy to think that he was once a right back. It's even more bonkers when you consider how well he's adapted to his new role. Number 8, Mo Salah, center back to right winger. Mohamed Salah, Liverpool's Egyptian king, is a sight to behold on the right wing, right? Goals left and right, defenders in a spin. Classic Salah. But here's a twist. Early in his career, Salah wasn't making waves up front. He was actually a defender, believe it or not. Yep, he started out at the Al Mokwaloon Academy playing center back. Imagine that. Salah's lightning speed was once used to chase down attackers instead of terrorizing defenses. It wasn't until the tail end of his time in Egypt that someone had the bright idea to flip his script. Moving him up the wing unleashed the beast, and by the time he got to FC Basel, there was no looking back. Salah started shredding defenses and his stock soared. Fast forward to Liverpool, and he's not just a star, he's on track to be a Premier League legend. From backline to frontline, Salah's journey is nothing short of a football fairy tale. Number 9, Bruno Fernandes, center back to attacking midfielder. Bruno Fernandes at Manchester United is like the conductor of an orchestra, isn't he? But rewind to the start of his career and you'd find Bruno playing a tune of a different kind, more defensive, covering the back, and showing his tireless box-to-box effort. Then, when he landed at Novara for his first professional gig, his manager saw something else in him, something more. They nudged him up on the pitch, closer to the opposition's goal, and voila, a number 10 was born. This move was nothing short of brilliant. Suddenly, Fernandes' knack for seeing the game unfold, his precise passes, and those signature long-range shots found their perfect stage. Now, as the heartbeat of Manchester United's attack, he's the guy making things happen, whether it's slicing open defenses with killer passes or scoring when it counts. Number 10, Gianluigi Buffon, midfielder to goalkeeper. This one might surprise you. Legendary Italian goalkeeper Gianluigi Buffon didn't always wear the gloves. Yes, sirree. As a youngster, Buffon was out and about in the midfield, using his athleticism in a very different way. but as fate would have it, his team needed a keeper and Buffon stepped into the role. What sealed the deal, though, was his admiration for Thomas Nkuno, the Cameroonian goalkeeping legend he watched during the World Cup in Italy. Buffon was so inspired by Nkuno's prowess between the sticks that he named his first child Thomas. This switch wasn't just a new position, it was Buffon rewriting his destiny and, well, football history. His incredible reflexes, commanding presence, and leadership qualities found their true calling in goalkeeping. Climbing the ranks with astonishing speed, Buffon etched his name as a goalkeeping titan, admired for his incredible saves, unwavering consistency, and the remarkable span of his career. Caught off guard by all this football genius? Don't sweat it, we're just getting started. More incredible tales are on their way, so do hit that subscribe button to join the fun. And hey, unless you're a defender facing these tactical switch-ups, you're in for a good time. These 10 players are proof that sometimes all you need is a new role to show the world what you're made of. Got a position swap that blew your mind? Let us know down in the comments, give this video a thumbs up, and subscribe for more amazing football stories. Until next time, thanks for watching.